Sup, yo? Alright, I'm back. It's Thursday evening. I felt like I should come back and do some more. Just because I can. And you might hear children screaming in the background because next door neighbors don't know how to keep their kids.
Ahanu sent me finished products. Very good.
They just don't.
There are many hunters and adventurers in the crossroads.
They don't know how to keep their kids.
I am sure I'll sell these goods very soon. Thank you for all your efforts, adventurer. I am in your debt.
We don't need that. At any rate, heading toward Duratar. But first, how about we head toward Ratchet? Because why not? Because I'm a bigger fan of Ratchet. And we can go north of Ratchet to get up to frickin' Duratar anyway. Why wouldn't we? Anyway, I've been doing some cooking and some fishing, and not a whole lot, just enough. And then I shuttled over my Warlock's strong fishing pole for the hell of it. And I do have bear form. Yay, bear form. So anyway, if things don't quiet down in the next 20 minutes, I'll probably go ahead and mute my microphone until they do. They seem to have, so just saying. At any rate, doing druid things. Trying. Not for the depression cycle that I had before. I took a nap, everything's fine again. Feel better. Don't need that. See if we can't figure something out over here. Okay, you don't sell shit. What about this one?
Time is money, friend.
Yes. And that too.
Hurry back.
Should do some fishing here, but I'm not going to yet.
What's up?
Done there.
Keep it real. Talk to me. Glad I could help.
This could get a little iffy. We're not going down the south, though. We're going up the north. Because that's the way you're supposed to go. Despite the crocs. Just a little illegal border crossing. Well, completely legal border crossing in an illegal fashion. It's legal because we're part of the same fucking faction. You know how that works? It would be an illegal border crossing if we were crossing into Alliance lands. Doom, 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 doom. Come on. Who's attacking my ass? Nobody? Well, if in doubt, go to Moonglaive. Or Glade, rather. Moonglade, not Glaive. The fuck is wrong with me? Jesus. Someone went ham. And Scorpid. And Croc. Oh well, free skins for me. Just move. Say our Hearthstone to Razor Hill, what? Guess it's not that important. To keep mine in Thunder Bluff, because we're done there. Yeah, I don't know. Put it there, I don't know. Hell if I know, man. Should probably put this here. Yeah. I'm just flipping shit around all over the place. Just moseying on through. This could be a late stream. Or it could be a short one. I don't know.
Age has rendered me useless in battle. Now, I make myself useful in other ways. From this vantage point, I watch for invaders. As our strength here grows, I find myself blowing the signal horn less and less. To pass the time, I fashion goods to help younger, more able warriors defend our homeland. For you, I can fashion you a bag for your belongings. If such an item would be of use to you, bring me some canvas, a material common to the
Sure,
humans.
whatever, we'll take it.
Bah! I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready. Adventurer, get yourself moving and get me some tail lasher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The blood-taloned tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely. But if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over those islands. You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Kargal...
Don't have trash to sell, jeez.
I know you want to do what's right for the Horde. Well, this is your chance. Take this recruitment letter to Kargal and see if he'll sign it. Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiris encroached on Duratar, violating the War Chief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell. But recently, the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the Keep and once again pose a threat to our homeland. These humans show no respect for diplomacy. Prove your honor and travel south to Tiragard Keep to eliminate the human invaders. When we arrived, the Razormane Quillbars possessed much of the land and proved a thorn in our sides. Through our efforts, we have driven out the largest part of their numbers, but still they remain well fortified in some areas. It has gone on long enough, however. For our own protection, we cannot allow the Razormane any hold in our lands. Their camps can be found to the west of here. Look for the brambles, and you will find them. Today we drive them from Duratar tomorrow, perhaps from all of Kalindor.
mind me, I'm just a bear. Doing bear things. Bear. Like smashing faces in and barely giving a fuck. Bear. Embrace the bear. Mom's just doing work in the bathroom down the hall. Or up the hall, depending on your preference and perspective. I'm a bear, motherfucker. I bet they're thinking to themselves, how is a bear here? And how did our commanding officer get mauled by a bear? Good questions. Ones that I am not willing to answer. It's a mystery to everyone. Huh? Oh, you think so, huh? Alright. Whee! Yo. I'm a bear. I'm having too much fun with this. But hey, at least I'm having fun again. Let the good times roll. Alright, I need 4 more sailors. But we can just mash the fuck out of every face we see. It don't matter. Actually, maybe that would be fine. Yeah, that'd be okay. Just trying to arrive at a fucking consensus with how my bars are fitted. consensus with me, myself, and I. Anyway, we're going to be seeing red for a while, no doubt. Because, well, hey, that's what we got here. A shitload of red. Rejoice if you must. Kind of want that. Okay. 2 more frickin' sailors. Sailor pirate peoples. Pirate sailor people. That's why I have those on shift. So I can use them when I need to. Alright, moving onward. I won't be getting much from the kills, but I will be getting quite a bit from the quests. Relatively speaking. And it may not be worth it for an orc or troll to make it on down to Thunderbluff area, but it is pretty worth it for a Tauren to come up into the Durotar area and do their quests. This is what I'm learning so far. What was I doing? Was I doing anything? Yeah, maybe later. We'll get more frickin' linen, and then we can do the first aid things after that. And this is gray to me, but I don't care. We're picking it up anyway.
Excuse me.
Because it's friggin' easy.
I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpions and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because
Spiders?
I needed it and I like to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill. And I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. Take it to Innkeeper Grosk at the Razor Hill Inn. Thank you.
Right.
Lower your voice, adventurer. The Kolkar
I severely doubt spiders. There are no spiders in Durotar.
I snuck into their village and discovered that the dirty beasts have a 3-tiered attack planned on the trolls and orcs of Durotar. We mustn't let their invasion come to fruition. Perhaps you can muster the might needed to infiltrate Kolkar Crag and destroy their attack plans. Last I saw,
Okay.
divided them up amongst 3 of their leaders. Many of the hides we use come from Durotar tigers, adventure, blankets, and tents. There are a great many reasons we hunt the beasts. Many reasons we let them thrive at the same time. The time has come for us to cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall reward you. You can find them on the islands south of here. Although my eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my alchemical skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact Makrura eyes and vials of crawler mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon. I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams. He was taken by Zalazane, the warlock, on the Echo Isles to the east. He is dead. But death is not freedom for my brother. Minshina's spirit was trapped within his own skull by Zalazane. In my dreams, I see it with other skulls, in a circle of power on the largest Echo Isle.
Hello,
As
kitten.
long as it remains there, my brother's soul is doomed. Please, adventurer, find the circle and retrieve Minshina's skull. Bring it to me. Free him.
No
The witch
kitty.
doctor Zalazane dwells on the Echo Isles to the east. They are the isles we once called home. From there he sends his trolls to the mainland, to hex our people and drag more of them under his sway. He must be stopped. Defeat Zalazane and his minions, former Darkspear trolls now lost to us. Bring me his head and I will know his reign of evil is over. We at Senjin Village are not without our own troubles, and we thank you for your aid. But the news you bring regarding the Burning Blade could be trouble for everyone. There is an orc stationed at Razor Hill, Orgnal Soulscar, who polices Durotar from evils such as the Burning Blade. Go to Orgnil and tell him of our plight, as well as your news from the Valley of Trials. He will want to know these things. Razor Hill lies to the north.
Cool. I want that bitch. Alright, good. I see eggs. Looking a little ridiculous, but it's fine. Whee! Alright. You have eggs. You have eggs. Good. Not terrible. Doom, 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 doom. Did I do anything else? No. Get anything else with which to do the murder? The bear murder. Yet. Alright, that's all the tigers I need. You don't have any eggs, do you? Nah. Doesn't seem like it anyway. They don't seem to social aggro to raptors, at least, which is good. More mucus. I mean, I'm looking all around this tree, in the bushes. Nothing. Disappointed. So far, all signs are pointing to this character having a very easy time. On top of the easy time that is softcore. Screw Tiger. So my brother is off work Thursday nights. Mostly. So, streaming later tonight is actually on the menu. If I so desire. But I'm not going to be streaming all the way to midnight because that'd be weird. Not what I normally do. Well, that's one of those down. Now we need a Makura or two. Damn it. Didn't drop shit. Remember to breathe. Cause you ain't a sea lion yet. Damn it. Just mosey into town, kick all the ass, take all the names, 'cause I'm a bear. Think they can do a damn thing to me? Hell no. They might be able to shrink me, but that's it. Let's get that Makrura. Seriously? Did I already get all the eyes I need? I think I may have. I'm dumb. Well, no. No. It said that I can still get a thing for a quest from those. So I haven't done it yet. Let's just harass this village until I've killed everything enough times. I am normal size again, yay. Try to avoid Zalazane though. Just because I don't need to kill him again. Plus, he shrinks me. I don't want to be shrunk. I don't like being shrunk. Alright. Easy peasy. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I already did my night meds. Go away. Good God. One more. Better. All right. Wasn't that bad. Much faster than a regular run as an orc through here. Right. Sorry, I was thinking about a certain scenario that led to one of my druid's deaths in hardcore. But I think that may have been in Stranglethorn Vale on one of the outlying islands. Might go do the friggin' coal car. Yeah, go do the coal car before we turn these in. Or vendor. Let's just vendor right now. And we can come back with the coal car centaurs dealt with.
Won't be shy.
Alright.
You be careful, man. You know, you don't really need this to do that. keep it. Scroll. My scroll. My scroll now, motherfucker. Mini break incoming. Alright, there we go. Alright, we did the coal car. We
did the Echo Isles. We did the fort. I guess that's all we do until turn in. Let's turn in. Dude. Oh. Okay, never mind then.
Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from slavery. With Zalazane gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong.
Well done, young one. Well done indeed.
I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change. Thank you.
Okay.
The Horde would surely prevail if the Kolkha centaurs were to attack. But by preventing such an attack, we have spared our mighty warriors unnecessary bloodshed. And as sure as there is sand in the Tanaris desert, we know that there will be blood spilled before these trying times are through. You have served your people well, adventurer.
Yeah, level 6s are gray. Well, let's go do the turn-ins before they get even more gray. And then we'll do Razor Mains. I always go over to the freaking talents. What the hell's wrong with me? I mean, I could. Do I want to, though? Do I want to buff other people? Maybe. There you go. Sometimes I forget that I am different class than yesterday, and outright ignore the abilities that I have for helping others.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Sure.
This is the food Ukor brought to the Valley of Trials. Did they not need it? Well, I guess they like to starve you heroes in training. Build spirit, they say. Thank you for
Take it.
returning the food. I'll stick it back on the shelves. But here, let me offer you some refreshment first. And don't forget to rest here in the inn. You may be a brave adventurer ready to take on the world, but if your energy is sapped, you won't be doing yourself or the Horde much good.
Yes? You have something to report? Well then, let's have it. We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Durotar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos, find and defeat Fizzle, and bring me his dead claw.
Word of your bravery travels fast, adventurer. Tales of your victory at Tiragard Keep will be heralded in Orgrimmar.
One of my most observant scouts brings back word that the wreckage of Proudmoore's fleet still remains off the coast of Durotar, just east of Tiragard Keep. It is no secret that the humans, in alliance with those foul little creatures known as gnomes, have an advanced knowledge of mechanics. We must have a complete understanding of all our potential enemies, and our people will benefit from this new knowledge as well. Swim through the wreckage, adventurer, and retrieve for me the tools of the Alliance.
This does not bode well at all. You were wise to bring this information to my attention.
Humans cannot be trusted. We fought alongside them with a weary heart, knowing they would betray us one day. Admiral Proudmoore's death was not enough to stop his legacy of deceit. The human scum had his plans well laid out before he ever met his demise. His reign won't even die with Benedict, it seems. Who knows how long it will be before the next waves of Proudmoore's men land upon our shores. We need to get these orders to Vol'jin in Orgrimmar immediately. He can be found in Thrall's chamber.
You might be weak, but at least you're not clumsy, adventurer.
Here, take this and get out of my way. I've got cooking to do.
Most excellent adventurer. Any good adventurer will surely find a use for this bag on the battlefield. I salute your vigor and willingness to die in the name of the Horde.
Alright, let's leave. Might as well. Sure. Will come in useful later. Okay. Right. Your Lord Mortal. Captain Flat Tusk. Do I really care? Alright, let's get on with the thing here. Do 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 do. Where am I gonna put that fucker? On 6? Yeah, sure. Huh. I can disenchant without leaving bear form. It's interesting.
I will pass along word that the quillboars have been removed from their lairs, and that their structures may be set to fire. The removal of the Razormane from Duratar brings us closer to fully securing the borders of our new home.
Alright, what are we doing? Pouches? No. Okay.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Don't need that. Yeah, good enough. Let's make a shit ton of bandages. Ba, 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 ba.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
So we're not gonna go back to that ship. Let's go do that. Do that now. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird. Heading all that way back. And we could get them from over there. Why would we do that, though? Yeah. I might actually make my rogue the leather worker. And then just keep this one as the gatherer of things. I mean, kind of makes sense. Kinda. Didn't actually see that last one. I mean, I just memorized the locations. Because I've been at these locations so many goddamn times in the past. You know, I don't care. Let's just go.
Your recovery mission was a success, adventurer. I will see to it that these tools get to Orgrimmar with the next caravan. Nicely done.
Uh-huh.
What can I help you with? For the Horde.
Uh-huh. Savage. I just flip through menus idly because my hands must be doing something at all times. Most times, actually. Not all times, but I'm not that far gone. I am pretty far gone, but I'm not that far gone. As far as being a fidgety piece of shit.
Adventurer, please, can you help me? My son Crone went hunting days ago, and he still hasn't returned. He went west toward the Barrens to hunt crocolisks along South Fury River. I fear the worst. As strong as he was, his stubborn pride has always drawn him into trouble. I warned him that the crocolisks were powerful and vicious. He grew angry and stormed off. If you can't find him, at least bring me a sign of his fate. Even if you have to open up the stomach of every crocolisk along the South Fury's banks.
Which I will. Because the drop rate of this thing is ass. Absolute ass. Just watch. Just watch the hunter work. Didn't want to disturb his or his prey's concentration.
Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things have been going good except for the caravan. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? The last shipment, promised it'd get through, was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of... Where was it? Razorwind Canyon. Gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls.
God, I love that he just changed his tone immediately. What the fuck? Such a weird line made by AI. Weirdly delivered. As to be expected. Kill. Kill, murder, maim, maul. There we go. Winds in the desert, etc., etc. I gotta get more water. I drink too much fucking water. I just drink too much fucking water.
Hey, now isn't that just the thing? You've got our supplies back for us? That's great! I'll be able to get back to work just as soon as I can find someone to haul these sacks for me. Gazlo told me once, Reslak, there's one thing you need to know in life, and that's if you want something done well, do it yourself. I can't deal with losing all our caravans, so I'm just going to take matters into my own hands. Drycoat Ravine lies through the eastern part of Razorwind Canyon. If we kill all the harpies there, the routes will be safe. Of course, there was one other thing that Gazlovi taught me, and that's you can get anything done for a price. So going to help me out, adventurer?
Delegate, delegate, delegate. Delegate. Stop dodging. Could I use that? No. Swords are beyond my capabilities. Forever. Might as well use that, so it's out of my inventory. I have way too many fucking potions, man. Good enough.
I think I can breathe easy now, knowing that the Harpies won't be bothering our supply caravans anymore. And not one moment too soon, either. I hear I'm being sent some fun little toys with the next shipment. You're pretty good at what you do, adventurer. You ought to track down my boss in Ratchet. I'll bet he could find some work for you. Oh, and don't worry. I wouldn't forget to pay you for the service you provided me.
Adventurer, your timing is perfect. I just hope I can compliment your haste as well. I was careless while fighting a few of the venom tails nearby, and one of them stung me deeply. I can feel its poison weakening
Wow.
even as we
45 minutes.
At this rate, I got maybe an hour left to live, but I'll need your help if I'm to do so. Corgan in Orgrimmar knows how to make the antidote. Find him and hurry, adventurer. I won't be able to last much longer. He should be in the Cleft of Shadow.
Go that way. Alright, let's skedaddle then. Okay. Not terrible. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. That's stupid. Ah, shit. Okay, well, fucker is goddamn invincible. Or not. Or I'm just goddamn stupid. Okay. Take care of the minion first. Eh. He does drain life. Sometimes. Alright, there we go. How about we fight our way out and see where we're at with levels? Yeah, I don't have my hearth ready for Razor Hill. That's not for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna wait till I'm at least level 14 to do my training. Because otherwise it's a pain in the ass. There you go. I helped. Yay. Helping. Alright, let's see what we need for this guy's antidote, among other things. Got plenty of time left. Some might say too much time. Actually, it doesn't hurt to have that. Hold on. Didn't I have a frickin' entangling roots on mouse over macro somewhere? Not here. Huh. So there was one. Whatever. Hardly matters.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
Venom tails are some of the deadliest scorpids in Durotar. It was unwise for Reinag to hunt them without having some of the antidote with him, but right now, chastising is the last thing he needs. Bring me a few venom tail poison sacs from any of the venom tails near the entrance of Orgrimmar, and I'll make an antidote for him. Make haste, adventurer. One of our own needs your help.
Sure. I think Taran.
Times I urge the war chief not to trust the humans, but personal pride is not what is at stake here. You have served the Horde honorably, young adventurer. Now, excuse me, I must counsel Thrall on these matters at once.
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early.
It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not, could learn the truth, could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
So, what I was saying... I forgot what I was saying. It was probably stupid anyway. If I remember it, I'll bring it back up.
For the whole.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I know I can pause those dialogues, but I don't want to. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't want to. Mini break incoming. Oh, right. So the Tarn leveling experience in this guide, or these guides from Rested XP, they are probably the most over-preparedness you could ever have of any of their guides. Because they have you go through Mulgore, then frickin' Razor Hill, and then after Razor Hill, they're probably going to put me through Tearsfall Glades. Lots of stuff. Well, I don't know about Tearsfall Glades. Probably just Silverpine. Straight to Silverpine. Something like that. However, no one's saying you should go to every place they suggest. It's only there to lead you along if you do choose to do that. If you choose to gimp the challenge that is inherent with this. Also, I'm getting pretty severely poisoned right now, because I'm just letting it stack. And that's not good. Letting it wear off is kind of smart. Kind of. Scorpos. Scorpolinos. One more. Yeah, most of the time it takes to do this quest comes from farming the material to make the antidote. So if you just get on it early, you're okay. That is, if you want to do it within the original 45 minutes. You don't have to. There are no consequences for failing it. Well, there are consequences for failing it, but abandoning it, there are no consequences for abandoning it. And by abandoning it at a certain point, you actually reset the timer. If you fail the quest, though, it's failed for good, I think. I'm not too sure. So anyways, time to head back and get an antidote. You can only get these antidotes while you can only get these quests for the antidote while the need for a cure quest is running. And theoretically, you could get another. Or something. I can't remember. Not entirely. Can't entirely remember. Okay. Yeah, those are garbage. Garbage. Lots of garbage.
Here is the antidote, adventurer. Take it to Rheinegg as soon as you can and be cautious. Venom tails are some of the deadliest scorpids in Durotar. It was unwise for Rheinegg to hunt them without having some of the antidote with him, but right now, chastising is the last thing he needs. Bring me a few venom tail poison sacs from any of the venom tails near the entrance of Orgrimmar, and I'll make an antidote for him. One of our own needs your help. Damn. Adventurer, you've saved my life. Thank you. Please take this. I hope it can at least help you in your travels.
Yeah, fuck off.
From what you say, I won't be using it anytime soon. Corgan is gonna march me through more of his rituals until I prove myself. More killing boars, more gathering scorpid tails. Sigh.
Yeah, I don't really know what he was trying to say for that last part. It makes no damn sense. Oh, we have 8 minutes. Might as well grind something. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Maybe. Look at me, off I go, making the same mistakes again. Hitting Skull Rock solo. Any surprise as to how this will end? Not really. No surprises whatsoever. I'm Big Bear, I'm Iron Tough, etc. He's Big Bear. There you go. Enjoy. Just here to mash a few faces and then leave. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Got a 5-minute timer on my shit. Also, my eyes are maladjusted, so I'm seeing in colors that should not exist here. Make some bandages. Because Lord knows I'm not going to be able to leave for a bit. Or I'm not going to want to leave for a bit. I'll still be able to leave no matter when. It's just a matter of me getting to the right place and all that. And then there's this. I might as well figure that one out after I train. Get the flight point for here. So I can come and leave however I want.
Even within cold stone walls such as the ones that shelter this town, one may find tranquility and peace. In fact, you may find them everywhere you are. Simply look inside yourself for such balance.
Thinking Bash goes there. Regrowth is fine. Yeah. put regrowth in my healing rotation here. I did that. Did you not see me do that? Fucking asshole.
What? Would you like a flight to Thunder Bluff, courtesy of the Cenarian Circle?
No. Not today. Dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum. All right.
Where would you like to fly to?
Nothing connects here yet. So I'll have to wait. Ooh boy. That's a thing we're not ready to do. Ever. Hey, get me the fuck out of here. Oh. Okay. Good. I got curious.
Aha, you got him. You do your clan proud, adventurer, and because of you, Durotar is free of one more agent of evil.
One of our shamans, Margos, knows more of the Burning Blade's corruption. He speaks of a cave called Skull Rock in the mountains just outside Orgrimmar that shelters a large band of Burning Blade cultists. Before you go to Skull Rock, speak with Margos. He is wise and his counsel is valued. He is camped to the northeast between the coast and Dry Gulch Ravine. Follow his advice, but whatever Margos says, adventurer, I still want you to crush those cultists.
Swipe. Okay. Yeah, it's getting tired.
Welcome, adventurer. Word reached me of your coming and of your exploits in Durotar. You are an adventurer of growing skill and renown. Stay on the pure path, and your future will be great indeed. Adventurer, the Burning Blade has infested the cave east of Orgrimmar known as Skull Rock. Inside that cave, they perform vile rituals and burn their own flesh with searing collars. By wearing these collars, I believe the cultists attune themselves to demonic power. But to confirm this, I must have a collection of the collars to study. Go to Skull Rock and gather searing collars from the cultists you find there. Bring them to me, and I will uncover their secrets.
Where the fuck are you taking me? Whatever. I guess it's taking me to a somewhat easier spot to find collars. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. And no, it's not Skull Rock. Does that matter? Not particularly, but they are a lower level here. That it? I think that's it. That's all we can do here. I'm just nervously bouncing my leg off the ground. So my aim kind of suffers occasionally from that shaking along with my leg. How that makes sense, don't ask.
Good. Hiding within these bodies is the secret behind the Burning Blade, and I will uncover that secret.
The searing collars you brought me are powerful demonic implements. Divining their origin is, I'm afraid, beyond my skills as a shaman. We will need a warlock to study them. Take a searing collar to Niru Fireblade. Although he is a skilled warlock, he professes to use his powers to thwart demons, and claims his research in the occult is benign. Be that true or false, we may need his aid against the demonic cult in Durotar. You may find Niru in Orgrimmar in the Cleft of Shadow.
Okay, go do that. I wish turning into a bear would make you go slightly faster than normal speed. Ever so slightly, like maybe 1%. Because it would give that form a point in staying on while you travel. Other than the protection that you receive. Just 1%. 1 to 5% more movement speed from that. What am I saying? This is classic era. Nothing will change. Unless it's sod, and then sod is kind of losing popularity. Because it's a seasonal thing, and seasonal things don't last. And anniversary is new and shiny, so everybody's here. Popularity is a fickle thing. So is populace. I think we're almost done with the stream for today. I'm just tired. Tired and quiet. I'm actually feeling much better than before, but still. It's almost 11 p.m.
Listen closely to what you are told, and do not quickly trust or distrust, for even friends serve their own ends, adventurer. Our great war chief knows this, and to prove that there are warlocks within the Horde who do not wish to destroy it from within, or gain control over it, I have volunteered to aid our young leader.
What do I care about a quarterstaff?
And where did you get this? Good Margos in Razor Hill sent you to me, did he? Well, let me take a closer look.
Since the last great war when the Burning Legion was defeated, I have searched for sources of demonic corruption in Orc society. The collar you brought me confirms my fears. It belongs to the Burning Blade, a cult that rallies around an item of demonic power. It is called the Demon Seed, and it resides in the Barrens atop Red Mist Peak. It must be destroyed. Go to Farwatch Post on the border of the Barrens to the west and speak with my assistant, Axeloth. He will direct you further.
The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our Lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. The Searing Blade, for instance, who make their home in Ragefire Chasm. secretly attempting to subvert innocent members of the Horde. If they are to be stopped, then their leader must be slain. A Felguard named Taragamon, the Hungerer. Kill him and his heart will appease Thrall, of this I'm sure.
Okay. I don't think I'll be able to find Kron's amulet before we tip over 3 hours into 4 hours. But I'll do my best. Ooh, Navarian! No, I don't. I missed it. I was just walking out. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. FOMO. FOMO should not be real. It is. Hell, this entire game is made out of FOMO. And hardcore is made out of FOFO. Fuck around, find out. Fuck around and find out. FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh, it could be the fear of missing out on anything. Absolutely anything. Could be the fear of missing out on a classic experience that upgrades into TBC, like this. Now, I don't know if I'll be forced to upgrade into it. Probably will. But hopefully I'll do the entire challenge before the point where that happens. Well, hey. There it is. Yeah, my goal is to attempt to level up as many characters as possible in this version of the game up to level 60 before the TBC comes out. The TBC upgrade. Shouldn't be too difficult. However, it will take some months, I would think. Unless I do things a little bit off script. Like getting boosts, assembling a posse to help me grind through mobs I have no business grinding through at such a speed. There are multiple ways. But that would break the challenge anyway. So I'm not going to do those. Oh, come on.
Oh, my son. Beautiful son. Uncertain of my son's fate, I have tormented myself since he left. Now that I know what's happened, perhaps I can finally begin to mourn. Thank you, adventurer. Please take this. I was going to give it to Crone as a gift when he returned successful. Now that I know he is dead, I cannot bear to look at it.
A shame. Deep, festering shame. Okay, dude. My talents are as so, yet you still think I am restoration spec. Some bullshit. And that was a very, very quick amulet. I don't even know how that happened. Some things are just lucky. Obscenely lucky.
Oh, so Tokrin sent you? He's an excellent scout. I'm not sure what I'd do without him. I'll sign your recruitment letter, but what we really need is someone at the crossroads.
Take this signed recruitment letter to the crossroads. Sergra Darkthorn, curse her hide, is in charge there. She's a nasty shaman who will talk your head in circles before she lets you do anything useful. Thrall is convinced she's something special, but I'm not so sure. You'll just have to decide for yourself, pup. Niru wants the demon seed destroyed, does he? Strange. Very well. If he wishes the seed gone, then I will tell you how to remove it.
The demon seed is a powerful tool for the Burning Legion. It rests in a cave on Dreadmist Peak, above a demonic altar of fire. I have prepared power stones that, when placed near the seed, will disrupt its connection to the Legion. Take a stone from the table and bring it to the altar of fire atop Dreadmist Peak. Travel west, then north when the road forks. The peak will be to your left. The safest climb to the top.
30 minutes.
Face and hurry. The stone's power will consume itself in time.
Right. Yet another time limit. I'm just passing by all the plane striders. I do not give a shit. Well, they're directly in my path. Figure that out later. When the guide wants us to. Because I'm sure it will. I've had it done in the past. In hardcore. With these very guides. Well, before the update, there was an update to them. I don't know how much was updated with them, but whatever. Still no beaks. Jesus Christ. Finally. You stupid bitch. Okay. almost there. Almost. Alright, we don't need to do those. Well, that was easy. Didn't have to fight a damn one of them. God, and this guide's not even done. The hell? I'll go a bit longer. Long break incoming. Skip to the next mini break. Interrupt that. Much more reasonable time frame. Because I'm not going to be doing this for another hour. Right? Right? We'll figure it out. Fucking hunters, man. I'm annoyed. No, you won't. You just won't. Death will not befall me this day. Not today. Alright, I need more thorn weavers. Specifically. Fuck the rest. The rest will just be there, waiting for me to fuck up. What's this for? Armor. Okay, weird. Here's a Thorn Weaver. I know it by the length of the garbled text in the distance. Ah, fuck, I got two of them. No. You dumbass. Alright, keep moving. Just stop. Okay, good. Not a complete dumbass. Actually live. Alright, one hunter. Could have sworn I would have hit one by now. By accident. Trying to flee. I just want to be done for today, okay? Can I please have a hunter? There. Dude. Not fair. Taking away your pets. Not that one, you piece of shit. Better. Better. Alright. Head on down to the crossroads. Say your Hearthstone to the crossroads. Probably end the stream there. What a day this was. Streaming much more today than I thought I would. Because Thursdays are normally part of my weekend away from streaming. It's Just one of those ideas to help me decompress.
Very good, adventurer. With the plane striders gone, we'll have an easier time keeping our supply chains intact. And I hope you learned a few tricks out there in the Barrens, for your next prey has a little more fire in its blood than the plane striders. The Gevra, although not the fiercest beast in the Barrens, are a shade tougher than the plane striders. Don't worry, we'll send you against bigger prey in good time. But for now, your teeth could use a little more cutting. Hunt the Gevra to the north and south, and collect their hooves. Bring them to me, and perhaps we'll next send you against something tougher. All right, adventurer. You want to earn your keep with the Horde? Well, there's plenty to do here, so listen close and do what you're told. I'm happy to have met you. Thrall will be glad to know that more females like you and I are taking the initiative to push forward in the Barrens.
You have done well, adventurer. Those insolent Quillbores will finally learn that the might of the Horde is not to be ignored.
One of my scouts witnessed an attack on a caravan from Duratar, adventurer. The culprits are indeed the Razormane tribe of Quillbores. One of the Quillbores in particular is leading the raids, Kreenig Snarlsnout. He was seen northeast of here, just south of the road from Duratar. If the threat is to be ended, then Kreenig must die. To be sure the attacks cease, though, I say we add insult to their injury. Kill Kreenig along with more of their tribe.
Kill that.
We shall meet again.
Do some first aid while I outro. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you want to see more of the journey. And as always, more to come. Later. Bye-bye.
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
Go in peace. I'm listening. My Wind Riders are trained to fly quickly through the hot Barrens air.